This is the ND flying over by helicopter. This is the fake moon that is directly over me. This is what the entity is doing during the day while a fake sun remains directly over me. That's the to be disbanded domestic terrorist leader Mike Lorenz is going to be permanently removed from law enforcement. The Ontario Police Department is going to be disbanded. Paul Leon is going to be removed, and everyone under his corrupt leadership. That's the Ontario City Council. That's the City of Ontario that's gang stalking, flying over the apartment while I am reviewing the podcast that I just recorded. And this is an act of criminal retaliation that they're going to prison for. She's going to an asylum in apartment number 55. This is my upright shadow. Okay, this is impossible light activity, and the entity is doing so while they are hostile, engaging in what is domestic terrorism in furtherance of a conspiracy to murder and kidnap, still doing so, which is evidence that the federal government, the federal court, is going to use in assigning time in prison, and assigning mental asylum, and deporting American citizens. All of the gang stalking immigrants in the state of California act with impunity, engage in acts of retaliation while they listen to me record the podcast, and then repeat the engaging in psychological torture and gang stalking in a helicopter in a very specific environment where the entity is keeping a fake sun all day long, and where your shadow is upright. Where light is coming down from a fixture, your shadow is going to appear on the ground. Okay, just like you see here. This is normal light activity for it to be upright. That's called engineered light, which all of this is. They are all engaging in a criminal act of retaliation. This is the City of Ontario acting vicariously through the people of the state. This is criminal surveillance, not any private residence. And they disregard the fact that they are going to federal prison, and that's relevant to how long they're going to sit there. The entity is acting with impunity after I have just recorded the podcast, which I'm going to publish. This is, again, 10:27 p.m. This is the permanent removal from law enforcement for every single demon currently employed by the Ontario Police Department. Derek Williams is the previous demon engaged in the corrupt leadership that Mike Lorenz, the current demon, that is gang stalking and is aware of exactly who I am, what it is that I'm stating while they are targeting in helicopter, aware of what it is that I just published on podcast. The entity, what that is the state of California, is being exposed and documented for purposes of prosecuting psychological torture and domestic terrorism that the people of the state engage in ceaselessly, outright disregard for the constitutional and human rights of another, and they do so with impunity. I want to be clear, Tracy Banks is inside of her bedroom. She's also gang stalking what is her blood relative. You would refer to her as she's supposed to be some sort of mother. She is monitoring. She's acting in conformity to that same P.O.C. She is documented, engaged in criminal defamation, criminal summoning, kidnapping with the same Ontario Police Department. She's going to a mental asylum. All right, it is currently 10:28 p.m. This is P.O.C.